Are we filming?
Oh my god. Oops. There we go.
Inappropriate. We're starting over. Hey guys, welcome to Film. Hey guys, welcome to Film Freak.
A show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Gabby Flores.
And I'm Bobby Flores. Today we are talking episode 4 of Waco. Yes. So episode 4, continuing on the drama between the FBI, the ATF, and this oasis of David Koresh and his fantasy land here. So they're in the middle of the standoff here. They're trying to get children. Detective Gary is doing his best to kind of reason with this guy. And it really looked like he was getting to him right at the end of episode 3. Looked like they came to a deal. But not so much.
Deal was off.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Absolutely. So they're kind of just stuck in this back and forth of Gary trying to get some kids and some women out, but they're, I guess,
not really giving too much.
Yeah, because David and Steve are both trying to tell him like this is like a higher calling kind of thing. Right. So there's really nothing that you guys can give us because our basis or our thought process is based on this higher calling that that what's driving us. But then they finally get to this point of need. Yeah,
they need some milk for the babies.
Yeah,
the women are all dried up because they aren't eating enough.
Exactly.
So babies ain't getting anything.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of where they get in, and which gives the FBI kind of a opportunity to know what's going on inside, and they get to bug the milk and bring it in and stuff, which comes into play a little bit later in the episode.
Absolutely. And Gary uses that opportunity to really get in Steve's ear and try and kind of, I guess, use him as a pawn to kind of build him up and say, you're the voice of reason. David doesn't know what he's doing. And it almost seems like Steve wants to buy it. You're like, he kind of believes it, or that's kind of how he thinks.
Well, he said that he knows that, like, he hates that it's David, basically. Like, he's like, I wish it was anybody but him, because he's self-centered and he's horrible. And I think too it comes into play that not only is like David very self-centered and everything, but I mean, I guess you have to be to say that you're the Messiah, and then to like, but also like his wife had David's baby, so like obviously there's major issues there with that. I mean, like there would be with anyone, because I mean, I don't know who'd be okay with that. So.
So you see him kind of trying to get to him, and it kind of working, but then at the end, he just kind of like, hey, that's the guy who I've been following, and he's proven to me time and time again that what he says happens. So kind of ends up falling back in line, but the whole milk thing does, I guess, work in the FBI's favor.
Definitely.
Because they get that little bug in there so they can listen in. And Gary's tactics are working slowly, but it seems like these other detective guys were just such in a rush, and they just want to end this
get in there,
quick.
Let's get done. And honestly, though, what like had me the most in this episode was so Tibbs' wife wants her dad buried by the tree that he wants to be in. But they're all like, no, just bury him in the basement or wherever this little area was, and let's move on. And he like risks his life to go out there and bury him out there. And it's this whole big like, they're like ready to shoot him, and Gary's like, oh my gosh, don't shoot him.
The detectives like, just kill him.
Yeah, they're all like really just like, I mean, like pins and needles, just about this guy. They're like, oh, we don't know if it's a body and stuff.
And at that moment, like Steve was really kind of at the pinnacle of stressed out, because he was trying to be the leader, but at the same time follow what David wants. So he was real stressed out, and he couldn't really make a decision on that thing. So so Tibbs just took it out on his own and said, hey, that's what you want, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what he did. So which was cool, because it adds to their relationship, so that he really does care for her.
Definitely, and I'm really excited because I think that this is going to be kind of the start of a build-up of where we see Tibbs at the end, because like, newsflash for anybody that isn't sure, like, this whole show is about a book that he wrote about what happened during this. So obviously Tibbs gets unalive.
Yeah, and
spoiler,
it ends with him looking at his mom.
Yeah,
she's
on
like,
TV.
she's like
she's trying to get to him and everything. So it's, you know, I'll be real interested to see if like his heartstrings towards his mom is what gets him out, or what happens there. So I'm really intrigued, so I'm trying not to look it up.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we're kind of at a tense moment because the FBI guy was kind of like, all right, they don't care about these kids or what's going on, so let me do what I want to do, kind of thing.
Yeah, especially at the end when you have Steve and you have David, and they're gonna have a glass of milk.
Yeah.
And the FBI is listening to them talking about how this is gonna be the best glass of milk they've ever had. And they're like, we sent that milk in for the kids, not for you guys. So I think that really is gonna tip the scales on what's gonna happen going forward and everything.
Right. So how this fire starts and what goes on, and we got 2 episodes left, and man, yes, I can't wait to see it. So yes, let us know what you guys think about the show so far. Thanks, guys. Peace.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.